Well, hi. Welcome back to Glitter 50, y'all. So, little backstory. My granddaughter is turning 16, which blows me away. But she's having a masquerade themed 16th birthday party. And I had to go shopping yesterday to find a dress to wear. And I went to Ross, which is right next door to Ulta. Mm. And so I'm going to show you some goodies, and we're going to use some goodies. But I have to show you this cute little Wet and Wild ghost. He glows in the dark. He's so cute. Yeah, I had to have him. So, some of the other things that I got, I'm going to go ahead and get started too. Um, my Sigma eye base, I really, really love, and I'm almost out. But I don't want to make a Sigma order, and that's the only way you can get it is that way. Um, this is the Ulta Beauty Matte Veil Long Wear Eye Primer. So I figured I would try this. See if I like it. I think it was only like $6, something like that. So we shall see. Goes on pretty good. Like it feels nice. Um, we'll see how my eyes react to it. I know that there's a couple people that I watch. Angela Bright, she uses um, a Ulta Beauty, but I don't think it's this eye primer. And then I had to get this. This is the ColourPop and Stranger Things um, eyeshadow palette. Y'all, I went in there and I looked and I didn't see it. And I was like, oh, okay. So they don't have it. And I went and I got some other things, which I'll show you. So this is the outer packaging, which this is like the veins from the upside down. And then on the back, it looks like the little stickers are peeling up and also the veinage. And then them traveling through the woods to find, if you've ever seen Stranger Things, you'll know. Okay, I'm going to take the little plastic doodah out. I did open it in the store just to make sure the shadows weren't broken. Um, and here's Hawkins and the upside down. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. And the Demigorgon in the upside down. Anyway, so oh, this has like a little waffle. If you've seen the show, you know. And this is 11. Oh, very nice. And a Demigorgon. Anyway, so went and did all my shopping, was going to leave. A lady asked me if I found everything, and I said, the only thing I was looking for was the ColourPop and Stranger Things collection. And she's like, oh, well, I think we had some, but it must be sold out. And we looked and we didn't see it. I'm going to use the Shadow 11, which is this really light pink, and I'm going to go up here. So anyway, we didn't see it, and so I was going to leave, and I'm going to turn this a little. That way maybe I can use it. There we go. And as I was leaving, they have these like columns, and lo and behold, this one single palette was left on the column. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to take that. And then there was also 4 packages of, hold on, let me get this where I want it to be, of the Talk to Me lip glosses. Look at that. If you know, you know, because this would be a Stranger Things. This is how she talked to her son, is he would light up the letters in the Christmas lights. Yes. And then it's like, how do you get into this? So there was 4 of these packages left. And mind you, oh, it's got the little things on the end too. I have 2 granddaughters and a daughter that love Stranger Things as much as I do. Look at how pretty that is. I'm just going to go ahead and put some gloss on. I hope my granddaughters and daughter do not watch this, because I bought all 4 packages. Because there's this holiday that comes up at the end of this year. And I can smell it. It's vanilla, but oh, that's good. You can't really see that it's blue. I mean, it gives a little bluish tint, but not bad. Anyway, so being that those were they were the last 5 products from the Stranger Things, and they were the only things that I wanted. I wanted the eyeshadow palette. I wanted 2 of them, one for me and one for my daughter. However, my daughter doesn't necessarily use a whole lot of makeup, and she would only really want it because it was a Stranger Things. Whereas me, I'll actually use it. So I figured it was okay that I bought it and I used it for myself. So that's where we're at with that. But I did buy all of them. And that was a pretty penny. But, you know, I have an Ulta card, so I put it on that. Building my credit. That's what I'm telling myself. So, I bought those 5 items and the eyeshadow primer and the little ghosty dude, because he was just too cute. He was on the shelf above where the Stranger Things was, and so he caught my eye, and he was the only one of him too. He looked lonely, so so he came home with me. And then I really wanted to try some dry shampoo, and I'd had a little bit in a little container once, but so these 2 came in a bundle together. This is the Overnight Deep Cleanse dry shampoo, and then this is just the original dry shampoo. So I got those because I'm gonna need, or I want to try some dry shampoo. So I got them. Um, and then I have the watermelon NYX fat oil. So I got the clear one because I put this in my bag before I found the Stranger Things, and I just didn't put it back. I mean, it was only like $6. It wasn't like it was going to break the bank. And one more thing I got at Ulta, and then I'll concentrate on doing my eyes, are these little itty bitty clips. They came in a little 4-pack. And this one just very fall vibes, very, very cute. And then this one is, I love the detail in it. Not that you're going to see it a whole lot in my hair. Then there's a black one, and then this little marbled one. And they're all just a little bit different in shape and size, and they got me. It was as I was walking up to pay, they got me. But I'm still just using the yellow, the waffles color, because I want it a little bit brighter. Which, if you don't know anything about the show, it's based in the 80s. And in the 80s, things were bright and colorful, but also muted. So I recommend watching the show. That's just me. Okay, so now I'm going to go into, well, I'm going to go into the upside down, and I'm going to go into Demigorgon. And I'm using the Singe EO2. I'm doing kind of the look that I generally do when I wear an orange top. We have a gig today. My husband and I do birthday parties and community events, and it just so happens that today happens to be a half day at school. So we are going to do a trunk or treat get together at a different school. And so that's why I'm wearing this orange. And I have some pants that are, they have half sugar skulls on them. So that's what I'm going to be wearing today. These colors are very pretty, but they're not the bright, vibrant, like sunset eyes that I normally do, which is kind of nice. I'm just blending. You know how one eye always comes out like absolutely perfect, and you feel like you're doing the exact same thing on the other eye, and it never turns out, and it's always the same eye. This eye comes out exactly the way I want it to do, and this one always looks funky to me. And to you, they probably look just fine, but to me, they look a little different. Going back into waffles to blend over the top of that. Anyhow, So then I went after I went to Ulta, I went into Ross, and I went and I tried on 4 dresses, and 2 of which I liked. But I couldn't decide between the 2, so I asked the lady at the fitting rooms, I asked her if she would, give me her opinion. And I liked her opinion, so I went ahead. I had a black kind of straight dress, and it had like a shawl over the top of it that had little rhinestones all over it. And it was pretty, and I liked that one. However, it wasn't as fun as the one that she said I should probably get, which I agreed, obviously, in the end. Um, the one that I got is kind of a maroon purple color, and it has a jacket over the top, and the jacket has see-through and solid pieces. It's very light, and the sleeves are all um, see-through. It's a pretty dress. I really like it. So I would show it to you, but that takes a lot more. Maybe when I'm getting ready, I'll show you that dress. But anyway, so they're very muted. I'm having to build them up a lot. But that's just because the Demigorgon is, there we go. That's a little bit better. I want it darker. And maybe I'll take a little bit of, what is the name of that? The Void. That's the black color. I might take some of that. So anyway, I got the dress, and then I don't have any dress shoes that would go with the dress and that I can wear anymore, because I don't wear heels. They hurt my feet. Going back into waffles for this side again, just to blend over the top of that. So I went looking for shoes. Took me a long time to find where the women's shoes were, because with like the men's, where the men's clothes are, they have the men's shoes. Where the kids' clothes are, they have the kids' shoes. Well, the women's clothes are in the center of the store. And the women's shoes are at the front of the store, not next to each other. And so that was fun. I'm going to go into, before I put any glitter thing on, this is called Hawkins, and it's kind of a satiny. So I'm going to change brushes. It's a brighter red. Now let's see if I can do this and not make a mess, because I just want it a little brighter in here. there. And there's no fallout, but it is doing exactly what I wanted it to do. Brighten up right there. So, and I'm taking, this is my Lunar Beauty number 5, LBE 5. Lunar Beauty Eye Brush 5. So I'm just going in the same spot, but taking that the Hawkins, and it's a satiny shadow. It's not a glimmer or a shimmer. It's more of a satiny. But it'll make it a little bit brighter. Yeah, that's what I like. Alrighty, now I'm trying to decide which color to use. I'm really drawn. What shade is this? Let me see if I can see it on the back here. 1983. I don't know if you can see it. It has so pretty. It has like the faintest pink gold with a little bit of green in it. I think that's the color I'm going to go for because that's the one I'm sort of drawn to. But I'm also drawn to, what is that color? Hungry for Blood. Oh my. Ooh. So there's that one also. And then this one is called The Upside Down. So this is what this one looks like. They're very pretty shades. Alrighty. So I think I am going to use 1983. And I'll put, I've been really liking this one. This is from Inslee Rain. Their glitter primer. It works really well. So I'm going to just put that on. Let it set for a second. I'm debating. I guess that's going to look. We'll see. So I'm taking 1983. Yep. That is so pretty. Gosh, that's a pretty shade. Oh, I love that. Yes. There's generally like one shade in every palette that just calls to me. And I can't use the palette without using that one shade. And I feel like this is going to be that one shade. I used the Hocus Pocus 2 eyeshadow palette the other day. And there's one shade, it's kind of similar to this, only it has green, really bright green reflect to it. And I used that shadow 2 days in a row because I just couldn't not use it. I used my Hocus Pocus. I didn't record those, but oh my goodness, that color. Look at that shine and that sparkle. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I know, I'm sorry. Should have been a raccoon. Or somebody else said a magpie. You know, one of the two. One of the two is what I should have been because I love that glitter. I love that shine. So pretty. Alrighty. So, that's the eye look for now. I'll be right back. Alrighty. I know I've said this in a video before, but I'm really liking the silver one. I have not, we might as well try the pink one today. So it looks the exact same. Yeah, but I have not even opened it. So this one is supposed to be full coverage. Let me get the little doodah off. Sorry, I had to wipe my hand off because it kind of got on my finger. So this is supposed to be the full coverage. I don't really like full coverage, but we'll see how. I got it in the same color, the 23N Sand. And it's going on basically the same as the other. Hold, please. Sorry, I had to sneeze and I didn't want to do it on camera. So, I really like this little poof thingy. I normally put my foundations on with a sponge, but for whatever reason, whatever they did with this little poof thing, it does make the foundation, in my opinion, a little better. That's not bad. I mean, what do you think? I think one of the reasons why I've been loving the silver one the most is because it does give a little bit more of a healthy glow to it. But that's kind of nice. So over here. I've seen people do this. Haven't done it myself, but I'm going to do it today. So this is something I got in like BoxyCharm, or this is the pre-glow up mist. I just thought about that as I was saying I like the silver. We're going to try it. So it has like little glitter to it. Pray for me. Okay. I don't know if that did anything. So we're just going to let that set in for a minute. Take my handy dandy little kiss sponge and go over the top of it to help it sink in. I don't know if I expected it to be like shimmery gold all over my face, which is not what I want. And I can see where it gives a little bit of a healthy glow, which is what I want. Put that right up front now. Alrighty. I didn't get all my other things out. I have been absolutely loving this Sigma. What is this? Matte bronzer in medium. And then from my lucky bag that I got, the Susan G fan brush. Obviously you can tell it's what I've been using to put my bronzer on. And it does the job really, really well. I really like it. So what I've been using, whatever's left on the brush, bronzing, contouring, whatever you want to say. Hide my gobbler down there. And then I take it and I pinch it a little and I do my nose. So that way oh, I do like that shine that it gives. Okay. See, even I can learn. I didn't see the shine at first so much, but I'm seeing it now. And I have rediscovered, so this is a melt product. And I don't know, I can't read what kind of product it is, but it's in Honey Thief. And I might be able to open it. There we go. And it's kind of a creamy, it's a cream blush. See that? It's just so pretty. I'm gonna have to wash my hands afterwards. But which brush? I'm gonna use this brush. This is the Ultra Ego 1 brush. And just getting some blush on there. And putting that on. You know what I didn't do? I didn't do my under eyes. That's okay. Didn't do concealer and powder, which is fine because I am putting a cream blush on. And I like the way it looks on my skin. Alrighty, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna take, I didn't put any concealer on, but I'm gonna take a little bit of my Fenty, this is in Butter, and my Tati Blendiful. This brand is no more. Maybe it'll come back. And I'm just gonna dab over where I get kind of clammy through the day. You know, I don't really have oily skin, and I have normal skin, I guess, which normal for me. But so now I'm just going to take a brush, brush over the top of that and blend it. Blend it in. I like the way my skin's looking today. I'm going to put a little bit more of this on to kind of set that powder in. There we go. Woo! Let it dry a little bit. Trying to decide which highlighter I'm going to use. I didn't want that powder to take away the glow. That's why I sprayed that spray again. I'm a bit extra today. Oh, I still can't get over the sparkle in my eyes. I don't know if it's coming across on camera as much as it is in person, but it's got that pinky hint to it that I just, so pretty. Sorry. I get, those eye goop things. This is Flexitarian by ColourPop. This is a Super Shock Cheek. I'll show you up here. You see that? Yes. Feel like that's the look. I know. I need to blend it in, and then I just take, because that's the 90s in me, where you just put it all over your brow bone like that. I'm going to keep that out because I'm going to use it on my inner corner, possibly. This is also from Melt. It doesn't have, or it does have a number on it, but it's all worn off because I've used it so much. Just blending it in. And then going to go over the top of the blush just a little bit. This is from Palace Identity, and this is in Hibiscus. if I can get it to open. Look at this. It's pretty. So I'm just going to buff over the top a little bit to set that cream there. And I keep it in its little black pouch because it looks like a pocket watch to me. And pocket watches need to be kept pretty. Oop. There we go. Then I'll take my sponge again, go over the top. See how that just blended all of that, melted it all together. Because that's what I need it to do. Alrighty, now to do the under eyes. It never stays because my eyes always water. But I'm going to go back in to... Ooh, I'm going to go into... Is it Hawkins or is it just... It is Hawkins. That satiny shade. I'm going to take my Lunar Beauty and just do the tip of it. That's what she said. And I'm going to go right underneath. I have an idea. So I can utilize another shade also, but same on this side. You know, oh, I was going to say, I don't even look and see what the time is, but I did just look and see what the time is. I'm going to go into Hungry for Blood, that silvery color, and I'm going to spray it. This is just a random, I think I got it in the Ice Cream Beauty box. And I'm going to put it right here. To give it just a little bit of a funkiness to it. And then I'm going to clean that off on my switch and go into Demogorgon. And go over the top of Hawkins to kind of mute that down just a little bit. A little bit more. There we go. Blend into that way. Alrighty, I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished everything off. I used the Twilight ColourPop in Vampire to line my upper waterline or my upper lid, and then I used the golden one from ColourPop Cream to Gel Liner. I can't read the little writing. I have no idea. I used the telescopic mascara, and then the Believe Beauty lip liner in Hint of Plum, and I'm going to go in with the red ColourPop. Finished off my lips. Look at me go. It's just a hint. It has the same scent as the blue, but just gives a little bit of glitter. So anyway, this is the eye look. I really hope that you can see how special that one shade is. I was worried that it wasn't going to do a whole lot for my collection, and it probably really doesn't. I can do this look with other things in my collection, but that one shade just does it for me. So this is what I'm going to be looking like today. I know this is a long video. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for staying to the end. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And remember, who's better than you? Nobody. Thank you very much. Have a good day.